Guys, we're lucky enough to be testing another APS rifle, and this one's a little bit more special. So I've got to read from the box because it's quite a long name and I'm struggling to remember it. So this is the Silver Edge Phantom Extremis PER 707 with SDU 2.0. Told you it was a mouthful. I believe from that, it includes loads of great technology in here, which includes being able to change your rifle from sort of like 3-shot burst, 6-shot burst, automatic, and sort of customize it that way. So really looking forward to getting this out and having a go. Oh, look at that thing. The red on that looks awesome. So I've never used one of these things before, so getting this out and trialing this is going to be first time for me, so hopefully you guys can follow along and see how easy it is. So we never get a standard user manual anymore, we get this little QR code which you can access to obviously give you some tutorials, so we'll put that to the side for now. Looks like here we've got some attachments for the M-lock rails to convert them into your Picatinny, which is awesome. A little cap, I don't know what that is yet. A very nice stylish magazine with this nice red colour at the bottom matching the gun. Also being high capacity, so yeah, I like it. Look at that. That looks absolutely beastly. The red on there, the contrast looks brilliant. It's different from your standard black rifles. This thing's going to let you stand out in the battlefield, and yeah, I love a bit of red on a gun. And then we've got this little leaflet on here, which is the Silver Edge gearbox, allowing us to customise the actual fire modes. So we've got a few different ones like safe, semi and 3-burst, safe 3-burst and auto. So that's going to be some fun later. Now let's get rid of that. Before I discard of the box, I always like to point out if things are well packaged. This thing was really satisfying opening it, so well done APS. Okay, so features of this thing then. Picking it up from first glance, what am I thinking? So it's got some really nice weight to it actually. It's not too heavy, but it does have some nice decent weight in the actual trigger part here. So it looks like most of the weight is balanced in the middle. Made from a very, very hard, strong polymer on here. So it looks very sturdy. Nothing's gonna break apart. And yeah, it looks like we've got some metal internals as well, which is awesome. And did I mention that I love the black and red contrast? Okay, so at the back here we do have a extendable stock, and there's a button underneath which just presses in, and that's got several positions that you can move that into. I'm just wondering, is this the place that the actual battery's located as well? Okay, so I had some little fiddles there to find out where the battery went. We've got a compartment here at the top, which has got this little pin here which you just need to pull out from the actual receiver there. So once that comes out, your battery compartment's inside there, so no removing the stock, which is always a plus. Pointing out though, there doesn't seem to be much space in there, so the stick batteries don't believe are gonna fit. No, so it looks like we're gonna have to get a battery to fit. Okay, so I managed to find a smaller 1000 milliamp 7.4 volt battery, which fit nicely into there actually. So you do need to make sure that you do have batteries suitable for the size of this. So moving up the rifle now, we don't have any iron sights or optics on this as standard. However, we do have the Picatinny rail here, and at the front for your optic attachments. Then at the front of the handguard, on your sides and your bottom, you do have your M-lock rails there, which you do get the attachments for your M-lock here to convert it into your Picatinny if you want to put sort of things like your lasers or your torches on there. Yeah, you can customize this up and make it look pretty cool. And then we've got this really short and nice sleek looking flash muzzle. And if you can see it on camera there, you'll be able to see hopefully that it's in like a multicolored sort of dip, which looks really nice. On the sides of the rifle, in your ambidextrous controls, you've got the select switch. It would usually say safe, semi and fully automatic. However, in APS's words, we've got no pew, pew and pew pew pew. The cocking handle here doesn't open any hatch. However, you can get into your adjustment for your hop up in there. And then finally, your magazine inserts straight into the bottom. Oh, very nice satisfying click on that. With an ambidextrous on both sides magazine release. I'm quite interested to test if a standard M4 magazine fits this too. And it does! So, even better as a feature, you can use your standard M4 mag, so no having to go out and buy these custom magazines. Loading your magazine, dead simple and straightforward. All you need is your BBs. I'm going to use 0.2 gram for testing this today. Once you're full up, all you need to do is wind that wheel at the bottom, start feeling some resistance, and you just need to keep that going throughout the games. Then when you're full of BBs, wound up, you're ready to go, insert it into your gun, make sure you're wearing your eye protection, and that sounds and feels amazing. And then finally for features, I guess it's to change the mode of the semi-automatic, burst modes and autos. So let's find out where and how to do that. On the card it says press and hold the button. What button? You'll see a red light on, hold till you see it blinking 2 times, release the button to accept the changes, repeat step 1 to continue your choice. All we need to do now is find the button. Okay, so after having to work out where this little button was, I was looking all over the gun. It's in the magazine housing right down here. So cycling through these settings lets you choose between all of your different burst modes and your fully automatic. So I'm going to give that a go on the range as well. So I think what we're going to do, take this to the range, test out the different fire modes, the FPS, the range, the accuracy, and yeah, just have a bit of fun with it before giving it a little final summary. Okay, so let's go for some semi-automatic first of all, just to see the fire rate of this thing. Fully auto now. So the 3 burst. The 2 burst. And then uniquely, the 9-shot burst. So built to last. Great design on there with the red features on this thing. It's a great looker, and the short stubbiness of this just makes it ideal for any sort of gameplay. So plenty of pluses there. I'd have loved to obviously have some iron sights on this thing to test the accuracy. However, when I was firing, no firing up or down, straight to that target, which was perfect. Power was absolutely awesome, so no issues there whatsoever. The fire rate was great, obviously on the single fire. Being able to pull that trigger in and out was really quick and smooth. Then the added fun comes with the selector switch, being able to change that from your burst mode to your fully automatic. Just adds to the bit of fun gameplay there. I think I'd sort of put it on the 3 burst and fully auto. That sounds a bit better for my sort of gameplay. So all in all, this thing is light, compact, built very durable, and so fun to use. It's even got a really nice poppy feel to it when you're shooting as well. So not recoil, but definitely gives you that sort of impression. The only downer that I can probably think on this thing is the battery compartment, so make sure when you're purchasing batteries they actually fit in here. It does take a bit of a shorter battery, maybe you could get some sort of wider ones with the shortness on there as well, so yeah, just be careful with that. But all in all, there's not really any downers on this thing. It's great. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the APS rifles, even if you've got this one in particular, because I absolutely love it, and I'd just like to get your thoughts on whether you've done any modifications to this thing, how it looks with all your attachments on it. I'm definitely going to get myself an optical sight on this and give it a bit of a test on Saturday when I actually go to play Airsoft. Until the next review, I'll see you guys soon.